We're gonna have a real Christmas.
Calling all stars, calling all stars, calling all stars.
You want to buy a duck?
Hello, everybody.
Dear, this is the old mousetrap and all the lads, bringing you a bit of all right. Yowzer, yowzer, yowzer.
It's Christmas time, the glad time of the year, with lots of toys for girls and boys to bring them Christmas cheer.
Hello, Heather Scramble Puss. Smell like Christmas tree.
Why are you wearing the whiskers?
Shall I tell her? How do you like that? Papa, Papa, Papa. Up above, bow, bow, bow.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
was the day before Christmas, and all through the hills the reindeer were playing, enjoying the spills of skating and coasting and climbing the willows and hopscotch and leapfrog, protected by pillows.
Look, fellas, it's Rudolph. His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright. Looky, looky, I'm Rudolph.
Poor Rudolph. Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, Rudolph's was red, very large, and quite shiny.
Rudolph! Go on home, Red-Nose. Your mama's calling you.
Come, come, Rudolph. Tonight you hang up your stocking. His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright.
While way, way up north on this dark, foggy night, awaiting the time for his Christmas Eve flight, good old Santa.
This fog will be hard to get through. Quick, get hitched in a hurry. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Hi-ho! To keep our direction, we'll have to fly low. Come down here, quick! Hi-ho! Phew, pretty close. Hi-ho!
The air was still foggy, the night dark and drear when Santa arrived at the home of the deer. But all this took time and filled Santa with gloom, while slowly he groped toward the next reindeer's room. The lamp wasn't burning. The glow came instead from Rudolph's red nose at the head of the bed. And then came the greatest idea in all history. So Rudolph is told of the dark and delay, the fog and the blackness and losing the way.
I need you tonight to lead all my deer on the rest of our flight.
Dear Mommy and Daddy, I have gone to help Santa. Don't worry. Rudolph, that's me.
Hurry, Rudolph. It's very dark here.
With Rudolph Rudolph's red nose as a wonderful light, old Santa flew quickly the rest of the night. So fast that before it was day, the very last present was given away.
Hear ye, a message from Rudolph.
Yes, they'd found Rudolph's message. It's all over town.
Hear ye, Rudolph at the stadium. Come on, come on.
Bad deer who used to do nothing but tease him? Well, now they'd do anything only to please him.
Rudolph, my boy, they'll envy you now, far and near. For no greater honor can come to a deer than riding with Santa and guiding my sleigh. The #1 job on the #1 day. I hope you'll continue to keep us from grief. I hereby appoint you Commander-in-Chief.
And Rudolph just blushed from his head to his toes until his whole fur was as red as his nose.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Frosty!
Stubbity-dum, stubbity-dum.
Frosty!
Stubbity-dum, stubbity-dum.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe
and a button nose
and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day.
There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around.
Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be.
And the children say he can laugh and play just the same as you and me.
Toppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum.
Hey, look at Frosty go! Whee!
Froppity-tum-tum, froppity-tum-tum, over the hills of snow. Ding-ding. Toppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum.
He's alive as he can be.
Lucky-luck. Froppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum, happy and gay is he. Ding-ding. Dum-dee-di-do, ding-bum. Dum-dee-di-do, ding-bum.
Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said,
Let's run and have some fun before I melt away.
So down to the village with the broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square saying,
Catch me if you can, ha-ha!
He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic car. And he only paused a moment when he heard him holler,
Stop!
Toppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum.
Hey, look at Frosty go! Whee!
Toppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum, over the hills of snow. Ding-ding. Toppity-tum-tum, toppity-tum-tum.
He's alive as he can be.
Looky-look. Frosty-tum-tum, Frosty-tum-tum, happy and gay is he. Ding-ding.
Frosty the Snowman
Had to hurry on his way.
but he waved goodbye saying,
Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.
Thumpity, thumpity, thump, thump, I'll be back again. Someday. Jingle, 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 jingle. Look at Frosty go. Wow.
Every year, when the first snow falls, the kids on our block build a snowman. This year, we made him especially big and strong and handsome. You see, we needed a tree, not an ordinary park tree, but a Christmas tree. And we figured there was only one way we could get one, a letter to Santa, to be delivered by Spunky, our snowman. And that called for a big send-off. As everyone knows, by day, snowmen are, well, only snowmen. But at night, it's different. And the first thing that Spunky did, after he sneezed, that is, was to look at the envelope, which he couldn't read. But I know it's up north somewhere, he said. And off he started, with Jeff leading the way. It was along about midnight when Spunky came to the edge of the woods, just about the scariest time of night. Even for foxes. Where are you going? Asked the owl. To find Santa and bring back a present for the kids on the block. You see, it's to be given to the bearer of this letter. Oh, yes, it's very valuable. That's why I'm taking it to him, special delivery. Special delivery to Santa. Spunky and Jeff went on their way, never dreaming that the fox and the owl had plans of their own. Why don't we get the letter and keep the present for ourselves? Spunky was surprised to see the owl again. Come back! But then the owl dropped the letter. And everybody scrambled to get it. No, you don't, cried Spunky. But with one long leap, the fox had it. Jeff was about to overtake the fox. But the owl still had the bucket. That will take care of you, he said. But Jeff was soon after them again. As for Spunky, he never stopped running, even to pick up his hat. And by now, the owl and the fox were far ahead, but they were stopped by a wolf.
Where are you two taking that letter?
Santa.
Hand it over. I'll take it to him.
By the time Jeff caught up with them, they were at it tooth, beak, and claw. And the letter was just lying there. Jeff had a very good plan. But just when he got to the letter, they saw him. And now all three were after him. Spunky was still running when Jeff brought him the letter. But now he wasn't going to let anyone get it away from him again. Till then, Jeff had no idea of how fast Spunky really could run. He couldn't even see him anymore. And he didn't notice the bear either.
What do you mean by waking me up in the middle of the winter?
But when Spunky told him what had happened, the bear said he would take them to Santa himself. And so they started out together, not realizing they were being followed. bear knew all the shortcuts. But poor Spunky, he hadn't looked where he was going. And he came down in 9 different places, not counting the letter to Santa. And while Spunky's friends were putting him back together again, the 3 crept nearer and nearer. There, you're just as good as new again, said the bear. But it was too late. The fox had the letter and was heading straight for Santa. Spunky could never get there in time now. The hares and squirrels scattered as the fox sprang forward to deliver the letter to Santa. Well, well, said Santa, a special delivery. While Santa was reading the letter, Spunky arrived. You see, Santa, this letter is really from the kids on our block. It was stolen by those 3 over there, said Jet. As they started to slink away, Santa puffed up his cheeks and blew them back into the woods. When Spunky turned around, there was his Christmas tree, the most beautiful in the land. Santa lent Spunky a sled and one of his personal reindeers to deliver the tree. And that's how it was that when the sun arose the following day, Spunky, Jeff, and the Christmas tree were all there waiting for us in the park. That night we held the biggest celebration. And our guest of honor was Spunky the Snowman.
Every once a year when Christmas comes, I pack my sled with dolls and drums, and I'm on my way with happiness for little girls and boys. Oh, there isn't any place too far. I go wherever children are, always on my way with happiness, wrapped up in fancy toys. On my Christmas list I've names and places,
though we've never seen their faces, we know each one and the good they've done.
Over hill and dale again this year, I brought glad tidings and a good cheer. So until another Christmas day, when I pay another call, I'll say Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas.
Hey, kids, I bet he's asleep now, I bet you. I feel sorry for Santa. Yeah, man. He's sure tired and worn.
Yeah.
His house looks so wacky,
Him claws very like the antlion.
See, he helped everyone at Christmas, but no one they think of Santa Claus. Well, we could do something for Santa if we only just tidied his house.
Ja, danke. Let's pitch in. 'Cause we want to do something for Santa. We want to make a real big fuss. We want to do something for Santa, 'cause he's always doing something for us. I'll polish pans that have rusted. Give everyone shiny face. I'll see that the furniture's dusted and things in proper place.
I'll scrub the floor all clean and neat. No spot will pass my eye.
I'll shine his shoes with a boogie beat, and here's the reason why. Oh, we know we owe much to Santa for making every Christmas day. We want to do something for Santa.
In our little day, thank him for the happiness that came our way.
Santa for making every Christmas day. We want to do something for Santa, and in our little way, thank him for the happiness that came our way.
What's that?
Merry Christmas, Santa!
A Christmas present for me?
But if you're a good dog, Santa Claus may leave you a nice present. Sleeping fast asleep. That's nice. That keeps you out of trouble, Princey. Go, bring them back, and all will be forgiven. Wherever you look, here we're sleeping. A sleeping beauty. By Yemeni, you've done it for the last time. Out you go, you. Oh, Princess, why didn't you tell me? Oh, you cutest little puppies, oh, God. And they're all so beautiful. They love you like you, Princess. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful Christmas for the children.
Start the day with a song and sing the whole day through. Even while you're busy working, do just like the birdies do. Though the day may be long, you never will go wrong. Off key, on key, any old key, just start the day with a song.
December 21st, first day of winter. Nauseating, isn't it? The hard way.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And how about you folks joining in and singing this merry old song? Just follow the bouncing hen fruit. One coffee, please.
One coffee. Coming up.
I thought all birds spend their winter in Florida.
Oh, dear. At these prices, who can afford Florida?
star will guide you. Dreams enfold you. In my arms I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Many years ago, before there were any automobiles and before we had electricity or even gas lighting, and when people used horses if they wanted to go out for a ride, and oil lamps and candles if they needed a light, there lived in a small country town, yes, a butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker. With just over a week to go before Christmas, the townspeople were busy indeed. And none more so than the candlemaker and his young son, Tom. For in those days, quite small boys were expected to behave like grown men. For years now, every Saturday at 4 o'clock, the candlemaker had been making the journey from his shop to the church across the square. Because God had been so good to him and blessed his home and his work, he showed his gratitude by giving his finest candles to shine upon the altar as an offering to God.
your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Whenever I read these words of Jesus, I think of one of our own people, our friend the Candlemaker. Like a good steward, shows his love for God by giving his most beautiful candles to light the cross upon our altar. I pray that all of us will always give in this same spirit, to show our love for the Father, who blessed us with a Christ child.
The family was up early next morning, for a busy week lay ahead. The Candlemaker had to deliver quantities of Christmas candles of all shapes and sizes to the outlying farms and villages.
Hurry up, son.
Coming, Father.
Now. I'm not going away forever. I'll be back on Christmas Eve, in time for service. Look after your mother, son. And there are plenty of candles to be made.
Don't worry, Father.
Don't forget, this week, I'm leaving you to make the second altar candle. I have made only one. And remember, both must be taken over to church by 4 o'clock Saturday.
Yes, Father.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Bye, Father.
With his father away and his mother extra busy getting ready for Christmas, young Tom was in charge of the workshop, with the task of turning out many candles a day. And then there was the altar candle for the Christmas Eve service on Saturday. On that Christmas Eve long ago, the church was made beautiful by the loving work of loving hands, just as churches are today. Then, as now, there was a manger where boys and girls would bring the white Christmas offering for the children's home.
Washed up for supper. Your father will be home soon. Tommy, you forgot. Run over quickly now. And be careful you don't drop them.
I'm sorry I was late for the candles, Pastor.
Never mind. You did do it. And just in time, too. Look who's coming.
Well, son, did you make the church candle?
Yes, Father.
member of the family had his own sad thoughts that night.
To think that a son of mine should make such a candle, a worthless candle that won't shine, and after all these years.
Young Tom knew what his parents were thinking, that he had failed them, and that he had failed God.
Oh, Squeaky, I'm in such trouble. I have to make the candle all over. I wish I could be made over as easily as candles. Won't be easy. Jesus will help.
And so it was, many years ago, that the Candlemaker's son learned the meaning of Christian stewardship, just as we must learn it today.